better to sit down with the Daytona winner from this year in the Truck Series than Michael Waltrip. He sat down with John King, and we'll listen in.
My favorite thing that happens is when the phone rings and someone says, "Now, who was that won that race again?" Everybody wants to know who John King is. Where'd you come from?
I came from Northeast Tennessee, Southwest Virginia, off of dirt late models and late model stocks on asphalt.
Did you know that circumstances could lead you to be near the front at the end?
I mean, anything can happen, especially at Daytona.
Hell, I won last year. Tells you anything.
It was definitely in the thought process. Never in a million years would I have thought that I would have won.
So, overtime in NASCAR, green, white checkers. At Daytona, it's almost a guarantee. What was your thought process at that point? You had a good starting spot.
I was on the inside, right directly behind Jason White, and my thought process was stay on this yellow line, you know, stay in his tire tracks. To me, it's one of the best positions to be in. If we can get a run on him on the outside line and we come back around for the checkered flag, maybe I can get a run on him coming through the tri-oval and maybe win this race.
Here we go again.
Second attempt at a green-white checker.
Coming to the white, a little bit of contact there with Johnny Sauter. I know that had to feel terrible as you watched him spin out of your way.
Yes, sir. In my head, I thought, there's no way I'm going to push him through the tri-oval and through the corners. Only on the straightaways, on the front stretch, before and after the tri-oval, and on the back stretch.
But
so
the challenge is you want to be as close as you can be to him.
Yes, sir.
For speed, but you don't want to hit him. Do you think you got to push from behind that maybe got you a little closer than you're comfortable with?
I think so. I had made it to his back bumper and rolled out of the throttle to stay off of him, and I just kept going. So I think that with help from behind, we had a little bit too good of a run on him, and once I got to him, that was all I could do.
Well, how do you put that behind you? You know, you've just run into the leader. As you sat there under the red flag, what were you thinking?
I was pretty shaken after that because, that was the last thing I wanted to do. But the crew chief and spotter kind of calmed me down and said, "Hey, you're starting on pole again, so let's just see how this plays out."
This is our final attempt at a green-white checkered finish.
When did you think I got it? He can't get me.
I mean, not till we saw the start-finish line.
Caution is on the speedway.
And that will mean John King will win at Daytona.
When the spotter said, "You've won this race," it was like, do what?
You talking to me?
I said, "Are you sure?" He said, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You just won this race."
How many wins have you had over your career?
This is win number 3. Feature win number three. Right here.
Holy cow, there's not another story like that. So you got 3 trophies now.
That's it. 3 trophies.
Awesome.
One of them's Daytona.
One of them's Daytona.
What a huge accomplishment for young John King. His first Camping World Truck Series win happens at one of the biggest venues in this sport.
And he's so thankful. He loved that victory. It was so special to him. And man, Phil, he's had a month to bask in the glow of that victory.
But don't you love the fact that in this series that we can have a story like John King?
There's not another story like it. I mean, we haven't seen a guy come to Daytona with only 2 wins in his career.
Feature wins.
Yeah, let's make sure we clear that up. A feature win is when you win the main event of the evening on a dirt track usually, or on a quarter-mile asphalt. He came to Daytona with just 2 wins and won the biggest prize in NASCAR Camping World Truck Series racing.
Let's hear from him. He's with Hermie Sadler.
Well, John King, the guys in the booth were kind of making fun of the fact that you said your 3rd feature win came at Daytona. That's a pretty big one to get for number 3. How about number 4 today?
I don't know. We missed it in qualifying. The rain kind of killed us a little bit, and we were a little bit too free in qualifying. But I think we got a really good truck. Just as soon as rubber gets laid down, we're going to be all right.
What kind of advice, not only have you got an experienced crew chief in Chad Kendrick, but also a couple of teammates that know how to get around this place as well. What have they told you about what you need to do to get yourself in a good spot?
Just be there at the end. Keep the fenders on it, pick and choose my points, and just get through everybody.
Yeah, this guy's getting ready to try to bag up a big win at Daytona. Didn't get the qualifying run they wanted, Rick, but very confident that track position, they can get it before the end of the day.
Thanks, Hermie. And so much is a part of having momentum and confidence when you come to a racetrack. But opposite ends of the spectrum. You leave Daytona, and you can forget everything that you saw at Daytona, and you come to Martinsville.
The only thing